Look at this.
Look at Shaw. He's going to court today.
Fit check.
Great. No, I'm looking sharp. I knew I was going to be on camera, What's going on?
Oh, we might be getting sued. So here's the situation. Frank, how are you?
I've been better, but I'm well. Thank you.
So we have a client. The client is called, when you're editing this, just you can put like a jackass sound over whenever I say.
There's going to be a sound effect whenever you say the word.
Exactly. So, is a private label, or they were a client for Keystone Designer Furniture. So Keystone Designer Furniture sort of built out this relationship with. We never built out jack crap with anybody. We accepted purchase orders. Those purchase orders are basically like, hey, this is the product that needs to be delivered, but there's no like, you know, oh, it needs to be packaged this certain way, this.
Time frames.
Well, I think the purchase orders do have time frames. If I had to guess, the purchase orders.
They have estimates, which...
I believe the purchase order has estimates.
We need to find out from James at the time of the purchase what was the outstanding expectation of Keystone and of
Well, so the thing is, lumber prices shoot way up. We have our modular game table obligations. Those obligations got torpedoed.
We're late.
Like our machine supplier, which was supposed to get us a machine in January, the machine is getting here, what, hopefully this week?
It's dropping today, I think, at the rigger.
Today, the rigger.
A key piece of equipment, which we needed to stay on target for everything, got delayed 6 months. The reason they gave us was the pandemic. That is making us late on our modular game table like 6 months. So now I'm in a situation where I want to ramp modular game table up. This big other book of business, we just sent them a revised timeline.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we're not going to do it, but it's like, hey, look, this is the situation.
Fuck you. You're dealing with a goddamn pandemic, and it has affected every aspect of the world. And every fucking juror in the country has lived the goddamn pandemic, and they know the effects of it. Every intelligent human being knows that lumber prices have skyrocketed. Everyone knows that you can't get supplies, you can't get machinery. This is what's happened to the world. So if the basis of your lawsuit is going to be delay, and those are some of the reasons why there's a delay.
Honestly, I wish I could just go cancel all their fucking orders today so we could pivot all available resources to modular game table so that we could actually blow that out of the water. But instead, it's like, oh, we have to clean up this existing liability because we don't want to get sued. And then he's being a douche. So then I'm like, I'm going to get Frank.
So
And that's
let me ask you
how
a question. When did this PO allegedly come in?
Oh, months ago. We could find that out, but...
Oh no, I'm asking because I'm also asking when did your orders for your modular tables come in?
Oh, before that.
Before that.
So it predates work. I'm just doing the work as it comes in.
The thing is, and just to be clear, no money has exchanged hands. There is no money that has come over to us from them yet.
I guess that's my question, is what's stopping us from just canceling these POs?
Well, I think what's stopping you right now is lack of information. We need to find out from James. You've got to find out how that relationship worked in the past. Because that's how a court could interpret expecting the work to proceed. If what you're telling me is you've offered to do this work, the time frame is the issue because of everything else.
It's the time frame and he's a douchebag. There's two issues. There's the time frame and he harasses our employees.
His company's crashing into the ground.
I can deal with that. Maybe we just send him a letter.
I think you send him a letter.
I would like to talk to James first.
If we dig in and start to fight this and don't back down, can he just go after James? Because what I worry is we're like, oh, go fuck yourself. And then he's like, okay, I'll just sue James because it's a much easier target.
Well, it wasn't James. It was
Martin's
a company.
Products. Right.
I think it was an LLC, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I believe so.
Limited liability company. You can't sue a limited liability company unless you can pierce the corporate veil. I see no facts here, from what I've heard so far, that would permit someone to be able to sue James personally. That's what that is.
I mean, he hasn't reached out to us with a lawyer.
I think we're going to reach out to him with a lawyer.
Yeah.
I think that's what. I think Frank has a phone call with James, get some basic facts. Frank sends just a formal letter saying hey, look, I would like to My understanding is you're not happy with the way this is going. I'm here to represent my client. You can talk to me. Don't talk to anyone in the company. And then we just take it there.
I'd add one step to that. After I talk to James, I'd want to draft something and have whomever you guys want. I want you guys to look at it before we send it out, obviously.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time, Frank. Your next stop is Barnstable. Courthouse.
County court.
Oh,
What's the case?
It's discovery, so it's nothing that's exciting. My most interesting one looks like it got settled. The plaintiff was a slave, and the defendants were my clients were the dominatrix and masters.
Oh,
It was a BDSM case.
There you go. Come on. So anyone in that community, I can represent you. I know all about that.
Put his number on the screen in the bold yellow number. Like.
just because you're a sub doesn't mean you have to just bend over and take it.
The M&T we currently have, it gets like the location, but it can't like do the whole hole. I mean, we did these holes. We didn't do these holes. The machine that got delayed on us is gonna do all of that. It'll probably be like a 10x increase. We don't have it for another 5 weeks. Dude, how big is this guy's truck? Johnny, what the hell is going on here? You know how much it costs for us to dumpster all this stuff? Yeah. It's great that it's not going in a landfill.
It's only good if it's not going in a landfill as long as it doesn't stay here.
So, we're getting ready for the ramp up. The M&T is going to be here on Wednesday. Keystone is clearing out all of their backlog. Yeah. We are getting ready to go full Harambe.
Oh my God, look at this.
What the fuck?
Look at this.
This is ridiculous.
This is a lot. Yeah,
It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Look, just like
Yeah, there.
with Johnny for scale.
For scale.
Dale just checked this out and he said what we actually need is more lumber.
Yeah, you need more of it.
why?
You need more of your wood here before you run it, so that it can acclimate.
Boom. Wood movement.
Smart.
Yeah, you
See?
want
Dale is here to help us deal with wood waste.
Waste, how much we're making, how much that's costing us, what we're gonna do with it, and you turn it into money, what kind of system do you need to make that happen?
We've been tracking, and I think right now we've been running roughly a 40% waste.
A little less, it's like 37, something like that.
So right here, this pile,
Yeah.
37% of this was going into a dumpster. Give me the big strategic goals you have. This is like, you're gonna make the most efficient wood shop possible. What are like the big programs that would get enacted?
The first things I'm going to do don't cost any money, or
I
very
like
little.
This
right?
is good. I like this guy.
I would buy mill direct. All this lumber comes from basically one mill,
Well, yeah, we get it from a dealer.
and I know the mill,
currently.
and I know the mill that sells it to.
That Northwest Hardwood?
Sells that to a sawmill, who sells that to your dealer.
What?
Yes.
That's not the mill?
No.
Oh, I have no clue about the wood industry.
Whoa. This is some fucking Illuminati shit now. One sec. So the lumber mills are buying the logs to mill and then also buying from other mills?
Because if you're a hardwood mill in New York and you have excess supply of soft maple, would it behoove you to just sell your lumber to a broker? Or would you rather sell that lumber to the largest maple dealer in exchange for, not only will they buy your product, but they'll also hook you up with hard maple logs or cherry or walnut or whatever
Other
you
things
don't
that you're
have.
short on?
Right. If you buy mill direct, then you could leverage that company's buying power to get you not only maple, which they saw, but also walnut and cherry. But let's say you save 30 to 50 cents a board foot. That might be 150, 200 grand a year. The next thing I would do, I would invest in grade training for the guys that touch the lumber the most, which is your rip operators.
So every piece of wood that comes out of that mountain hits this station first. Is that correct?
Pretty much all of it.
Are you
Small
guys
items.
doing any analysis currently when you're feeding lumber?
A lot, not as much as I would like to be.
What are you currently doing?
Anything structural, I don't send down the line. It's like we do walnut and then rustic walnut.
Yeah.
So if a good piece of walnut is in rustic, I'll save it for the good walnut.
Yeah.
If a bad piece of walnut is in the good walnut, I'll save it for the rustic. This board explains everything. We're paying for one good side. It should have no open knots, no color other than nice brown walnut. We went through, I think, 5 pallets, and we have those 3 pallets that we can't use.
So how many bunks of FAS generated this? Looks like a bunk and a half. 5. So 1/5 of our FAS was rustic. FAS walnut, Ian, what are we paying? $7 a board foot, $8.
It's expensive.
The rustic walnut, which is the lower grade, is like $3 a board foot. They charged us at $7 a board foot when this is really $3.50 a board foot.
Right.
Are we getting fucked?
Back to my point, right? I think greater training is wise.
Hey, so you guys did a good job.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, this dude,
Yo, Dan.
Cool. All right, let's go to the next stuff. Hey, thanks, guys.
The other part of waste is you got to get rid of your waste somehow, right?
Yeah.
So something better than throwing it in the dumpster.
Let's go look at a dumpster. I think last month the dumpster bill was almost $8,000.
Oh my God, don't show that. You know how many people are gonna be like, send me the scraps? No,
I'll mail it to you.
Don't talk to us about the waste.
You can't like process this.
Yeah, like this can't go through the molder.
Like unless you're processing by hand, nothing you can do with this piece of wood once it gets to the size.
Correct. What can we do about all of our offcuts, dusts, all that waste?
Probably should stop throwing it away in a dumpster, right? So let's get grinders and shredders and let's make something out of this that we can have it hauled away for some money.
So you're saying take this and grind it up into sawdust.
You don't pay for the haul off.
They're gonna use it to make pellets or mulch or some bullshit.
And they're gonna manage the whole thing. All you gotta do is dump this stuff into a shredder, and once it blows into those trailers, that's theirs.
We save the dumpster fee.
We save us having to deal with it.
There's gonna be some work involved in it, but you're also gonna be getting more money than $10 a ton for your waste.
Interesting. That's interesting. All right, hey. So now we get to go watch a PowerPoint presentation or something.
It's literally just a spreadsheet that I'm gonna walk you through.
Cool. Matt, you want to come look at a spreadsheet?
Not really, but I'll come.
Another day, another headache in this hangover hotel. Getting used to the rhythm. Yeah, I know this beat too well. Like I don't mind if you fuck up my life.
I got a total cost and a total volume year to date.
So you think we're going to spend $625,000 on wood this year?
I think that's what you've already spent.
Oh.
I think you're going to spend 1.2.
1.2 sounds actually accurate.
We do all modular game tables. We're at like 3.3 million in lumber costs.
And then I got these tipping costs.
It was $150,000 on dumpster fees.
Right. And then there's other things associated with this, right? There's electrical stuff, there's a sound room, there's
Sound room?
operations.
What's a sound room?
Well, it's going to be very loud. There's a provision to build a room within a room to insulate it, insulate the rest of the plant from the sound.
What are we doing?
You can see, now, I guess I want to touch on this, right? Is the difference between duct pipe and presswood provided